Kante signs a new mega deal. Sadio Mane extends his stay at Liverpool. Sven Mislintat and Arsenal could go back to Dortmund for another player. Buenos Aires prepares for the second leg of the Copa Libertadores final. And of course, we have today's Friday Feels. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, N'Golo Kante has signed a new deal at Chelsea, and it's pretty damn big. After almost doubling his wages to £290,000 a week, Kante looks set for his future to be at the Blues. He signed a 5-year deal keeping him at the club till 2023, and Chelsea are hoping that this will ward off interest from the likes of PSG and even Manchester United. Now, in the last few days, there's been a rumour about United signing Kante, but I think that's just a rumour and not going to happen. But as for PSG, well, they have been linked with him for a good reason. The problem is they don't have many midfielders, and with Adrien Rabiot potentially leaving on a free transfer, they're going to need one. And with all their money, it's no wonder that Chelsea have decided to spend the big bucks on Kante to stop PSG offering him an even bigger one. And talking of contract extensions, Sadio Mane is the latest Liverpool player to commit his future to the club. Again, much like Kante, signing a deal until 2023. However, he's not on that much money. He's only on £150,000 a week now. Only. How is he going to survive? What it means for the rest of the Premier League and the Champions League is that the front three of Firmino, Mane and Salah will be terrorising defences for years to come. This is because all three of them have signed new deals in the last year or so, but according to the Egyptian manager, Mo Salah may be leaving within the next year or two if Liverpool don't win any trophies. Now, this is something we often hear surrounding the likes of Harry Kane and Dele Alli at Spurs about leaving because it's all about winning trophies. But if a player is happy where he is, happy with the football he plays, and they're up there challenging, a trophy will come sooner or later, and I don't think they'll need to be leaving anytime soon. Next up, to some transfer news where Arsenal apparently want Julian Weigl from Dortmund. Diamond Eye, or as his real name, Sven Mislintat, is the director of scouting at Arsenal and had been at Dortmund previously, where he brought Weigl in back in 2015. It seems like he'll be using this good relationship again to bring yet another Dortmund player to Arsenal. He'll be following the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Socrates Papastathopoulos in joining the Gunners in North London because, well, Weigl hasn't really played that many games this season. He's fallen out of favour at the club and only made 3 appearances in 12 Bundesliga games, which isn't really enough for him. He'll be coming into Arsenal to provide competition and backup to the likes of Guendouzi, Xhaka and Lucas Torreira, and he'll also be replacing Aaron Ramsey in the squad, who'll be leaving on a free next summer after Arsenal refused to meet his ludicrous wage demands. But away from all this European football and to South America, where Buenos Aires are planning to host the second leg of the Copa Libertadores final. This is South America's version of the Champions League, and after a 2-2 draw in Boca Stadium 2 weeks ago, the final is poised at a 2-2 draw, and there will only be one winner. As for this weekend's game, it's being hosted by River Plate, and much like the last game, there will be no away fans, but you can expect the same atmosphere, the same excitement, and the same kind of craziness that often seems to go along with South American football, and I absolutely love it. Just check out this video really quickly from Twitter. It comes from Boca Juniors Stadium, not even in a game, but in a training session. There were 50,000 fans in the stadium and about 50,000 more outside the stadium just to cheer them on for their final training session before the final. That is unbelievable. As for me, well, I've never actually been to South America or to a South American football game, especially an Argentinian football match. So I want to know from you viewers out there who do go to these games regularly, which is the best team, the best stadium and the best atmosphere around all of South American football? Let me know in the comments section. And that brings me on perfectly to today's Friday Feels. This is where I give you a little bit of a gut prediction about what's going to happen over the weekend, and there are some huge games. First off, in the London derby between Tottenham and Chelsea at Wembley Stadium, I think Tottenham are just going to edge it 2-1. That's not me being biased, I've just got a good feeling about it. As for Atletico Madrid against Barcelona on Saturday night, I think it's going to be another blockbuster game, finishing in a 2-2 draw. I'm going to go for Messi to score, Antoine Griezmann to score, and for someone to be red carded in the 90 minutes. Of course, let me know down below what you think on today's Friday Feels and all your predictions for the weekend, whether it's a player, a manager, a team, whatever's going to happen. All the football you guys can predict. As for today though, that's all we've got time for, so make sure you click that like button down below. And if you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We are so close to 200,000 and we may just be doing a special video, who knows. As for me though, have a great weekend and I'll see you next time.